Hey everybody, how's it going? DDK here. Welcome back to the channel. We left off the last time after doing the tour pack detachable mount. I was left with a little issue of no longer having a tag. Because all of us that own touring models know that our tag mounted to the tour pack mount. So that left me having to get another tag mount. And once again, I went through Custom Dynamics and picked up their tag relocation kit. You can get these in black or chrome. I went with black. There's enough chrome on that bike already. I didn't want any more chrome. And I thought while I'm at it, I'm going to change out, because now the opening for your tag light is on top of this tail light. And so the new tag is going to be below it. So I wanted to change that. You can actually just replace this lens, but I thought this is a good opportunity to go ahead and get rid of this factory and get an LED tail light. So I went with the ProBeam low profile LED tail light. I like the looks of it already. It's just got a more sleek look to it. And it's from Custom Dynamics. I've not bought anything from Custom Dynamics that I felt that was a bad part. And I bought these as well. So let's get this old light off and see what kind of trouble we can get into. I've heard some horror stories on some of these tag relocate kits that they're sometimes can be very difficult to put on. So let's see what we can get into. All right, let's get this off. We have two Phillips screws on the side of the old tail light cover. Let's get those off. Don't lose your screws. You have to reuse those. All it is just a plug in. There's the old one. And then unplug the other ones and slip them back through that hole. And you got one big screw right here. And you just lift up and it slides right off. Now comes the fun part. Comes with directions. Who looks at those? Now, from where I've seen other people do this, do not put this up on the bike first. Go ahead and get this mounted. Yeah, this is the part that everybody talks about. It's really fun. You have a little lip right up under here that has to go over top of this. What makes it harder is this has a little rise to it in the middle. So you don't have a lot of room from the bottom of the old taillight trim to that. So that's what makes it a little more difficult. Yeah, that was difficult. I've seen videos where people said, don't put the tag holder on the fender yet, to mount this base on it first and then put it in there. Yeah, that don't work, at least not on this model. So you had to put this on first. I will take it back off and show you again. No, that's not going to happen. Getting this on wasn't that much of a problem. Getting this on and getting that lip over top of the fender was horrible. And that was not fun. And the one thing that I don't think that I'm crazy about is you have a little gap. It's not going to hurt anything, but you have a little gap from the base to the fender now. I guess if you're not looking for it, it's not that noticeable, but when it's your bike and you notice everything that you do to it, yeah, there is just a little gap, and it's because this plate now sits underneath it, so it's bringing it out from the fender just a little bit. Now, maybe sometimes that doesn't happen if you have like maybe a different model and the base is made a little different, but the way this base is made, I've got a little gap, and I've tried everything that I can think of, and you can't get that little gap out of it. Mounts up nice. But it was not easy. So let's get the wires hooked back up and get this new tail light on and see how it looks. It does come with a new gasket for your base. More directions. Oh, it comes with little nylon washers for your screws. Be sure you have your base good and clean and dry. This one wasn't too awfully bad when I took it off, believe it or not. It has dielectric grease all over it. Let's wipe that off. Don't tighten it all the way down on one side all at once. Just kind of snug it up a little bit. Move to the other side. Just back and forth till you work it up on there good and tight. Yeah, that's the German torque spakes, good and tight. Because it wouldn't take much to break that plastic. I think that's about as snug as I'm going to take it. All right, let's see what that looks like now. Oh yeah, I like the looks of that. Oh yeah. Other than the little gap that it created, I like the looks of it. And this one has the clear down at the bottom to illuminate the tag. So we're good there. But I really do like the looks of it. Like I said, the only thing that I think I don't like is the little bitty gap that it put in it from this plate. So it's not pulling all the way up flush on the fender like the factory one does. Like I said, unless you know it, you'd probably never know the difference. Well, that's it for this one. I think this was winter project number 4. I do have at least one more project that I'm going to do. Some more lighting. Not started on that yet. But I guess that's it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in and watching me attempt to put a new tail light on. Scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty. 6 to a 7. Trying to get that base back on there. And it's not like you can take a hammer and start beating it on either. This is just plastic. It will break very easily. So just tread lightly. If you decide to do this to your bike, just tread lightly. But then again, yours may just fall right into place. This one did not. Once again, thank y'all. Everybody have a good night.